Hey, this is Norm from Tested.com, and today I'm going to give you a first look at Asus's new netbook. This is the 1001P. So, Asus's 1001P netbook. It's powered by the second generation Intel Atom processor. It's called Pinetrail, and what makes this processor different from the first generation is that it's a lot more power efficient. This particular netbook comes with the N450 processor, and that runs at 1.66 gigahertz, which isn't the fastest Pinetrail processor. There's actually a 1.82 gigahertz one, but it's great because this is only $300. So one of the first things I noticed with the 1000P is that it looks a lot better than a previous generation EPC netbooks from Asus. It has a nice black top screen. It also comes in white, but it's not really gaudy. It looks a little designed, but the matte finish is really nice. You look on the outside, there are 3 USB ports. There's an SD card reader, there's Ethernet jack, and there's even a VGA port. But since this runs Windows Start Edition, you actually can't use 2 monitors at the same time. So let's take a look at the inside. Alright, opening up the 1000P, this uses a non-chiclet style keyboard, which is a deviation from the other EPC netbooks. It means the keys are a little bigger, so they could be more comfortable to type with. It's not the island style chiclet keys. It looks like there's a Synaptics touchpad. It's multi-touch touchpad on here, and it's a single button for the touchpad, but actually there's 2 buttons underneath, but it's a unified button. If you look at the screen, this is a 10.1 inch screen with a 1024 by 600 resolution, which is pretty standard for a 10-inch notebook. There's a pretty sizable bezel around it, but again, nothing that we haven't seen from other netbooks. And there's a VGA camera that runs at 640 by 480 resolution. So let's take a look at the software. As I mentioned before, this thing comes with Windows 7 Start Edition. That's the cheapest version of Windows you can buy, and it's Windows bare bones. There's not even software here that will let you change the desktop background. So you're actually going to be stuck with the default desktop background unless you use third-party software. And you look at it, it looks like Asus actually put a ton of extra software, including Skype. There's Microsoft Works, and there's an Office 60-day trial edition. One other thing this netbook comes with is a dock, and this is Asus's proprietary dock software, and it gives you access to some games and some settings. This is actually the only place where you can change the desktop background without using software from like StarDock. This particular model comes with a gigabyte DDR2 memory, 250 gigabyte hard drive, and a 6-cell battery. And 6-cell battery, Asus promises 11 hours of battery life. That's a lot, and that's partly due to the Intel Pinetrail processor, which is very power efficient. But we won't know until we run a test. So what I'll do is I'll test this for about a week, and we'll come back with a full video review. This is Norm for Tested.com, signing off.